All right. Hello, everybody. This is Daniel Higgins coming to you live. We're going to jump right into episode 16 of Daniel's Den. We are going to be focusing on some great content tonight, motivation and inspiration by Mr. John C. Maxwell. If you guys have been following me, you know that I love John C. Maxwell. He's just an amazing leader. But let's jump right in. We're going to talk a little bit about belief today, tonight, this afternoon. So, welcome to Daniel's Den. Thank you for taking time out. We are live on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, Twitter, all that good stuff. So, definitely leave a comment on there. But we're going to share this great content and then chat about belief, one of the most essential things you'll need for your 2021. All right, here we go.
Welcome to Minute with Maxwell. I was recently in a mentoring conversation about belief. Now, we all know that belief is so vital to our life, to believe in ourselves, to believe in our cause. It truly is essential. And yet, in this conversation of believing, I began to stretch the person I was mentoring and saying there's a level higher than believing. And he asked me, well, what would that be, John? And I said, it's knowing. It's knowing. And I said, let me tell you a story of where I went from belief to knowing. So at 51, I had a heart attack. And as they took me into the room to begin to look at me, it was very obvious that they were not able to stop the heart attack. And I had a couple of pretty difficult hours. In fact, so difficult, they asked my children to come in so I could kiss them and hug them and say goodbye to them, and my wife. And it was kind of really nick and tuck for a while as far as whether I was even going to live. But the peace I had in that hospital was amazing. I had no fear of death. I had no anxious moments at all at that time. You see, I went into that experiencing believing that my faith was real. I came out of that experience knowing my faith was real. I went into that experience believing that I had a certain amount of time in life. I came out of that experience knowing I had no guarantee of another moment of my life. What I've discovered is this, that different experiences in our life can take us from believing to knowing. And when I talk to somebody who believes something, it's quite convincing. But when I talk to somebody who knows something, it's very convincing. I hope in your life, with the essentials, not everything, I don't even think it's important, but with the essentials of life, I hope that as you get older, you'll be like me. You'll be less certain about a lot of things, but the things that you are certain in, you're more certain than you've ever been before. I would rather know a few things than to believe a lot of things. I hope that comes in your life. Have experiences where your belief goes to a higher level. When that happens, there is a confidence and a sense of purpose in your life that cannot be replaced by anything except the fact that you just know it to be true. No one has to tell you, no one has to convince you. You got it. That's what I want for you.
Man. Ooh, I love that content by John C. Maxwell. So many nuggets. But guys, listen, you want to sharpen that belief muscle. You want to sharpen that belief muscle. You have to sharpen that belief muscle for your 2021. All right? You got to. You got to. He said some key things in there. But for everybody who doesn't know me, once again, this is Daniel Higgins coming to you live. Welcome to Daniel's Den, episode 16. We're here to inspire, motivate, and help you move towards a decision to help your financial future and your financial now, right? So, once again, I'm Daniel Higgins, husband, father of two amazing boys. We were jamming out to one of my son's music. He is very, very talented. And business management major, leadership major also, worship leader, and just active wealth builder. I'm so excited to be part of our Wealth Builders Worldwide team and family. So, some very key points, man. Oh my gosh, you talked about belief. Now, if you were on our global power call earlier today, you know that Miss Sherry Brown threw up a picture and there was a discussion that was going back and forth earlier today about belief during our live Wealth Builders Worldwide team power call. And I'm telling you, those beliefs, what you think of yourself, what you think of a situation, will speak to you. And you have an opportunity when that thing speaks to you to either speak back and respond in a positive light or allow what I call, self-limiting beliefs to come in. All right. So John Maxwell talked a lot about having that belief, and then that is it being your first step to actually move you into something like an experience. So let's talk about that a little bit more, right? So when we look at that word belief, he talked about believing in yourself and believing in the cause. So that's your foundation. That's something important. You gotta have something that you believe in. You have to have a cause that you're chasing or something about yourself that you believe that you're developing and growing in, right? So that's very, very important. Then he started talking about that belief is going to lead you to an experience that's going to lead you into actually knowing something. Having that experience leads you to knowing. Now, my amazing mentor says something to the effect of this: having an experience is better than someone's theory. So having that experience with something is better than someone's theory. There's a lot of people who might have a viewpoint of what we might be doing or what we might not be doing or what you might be doing in your life, but they don't have an actual experience of it. So they're just on the outside looking in. So there's not much they can really glean from that. There's more weight on having that experience. John C. Maxwell kind of brought that out by saying it leads you to knowing. And then he talked about higher belief. So that's very important. As you have that higher belief, you'll move into confidence. You'll move into a sense of purpose. More comes of your life because of your belief level. And then also because of that experience that you have with your belief. So, with our gold standard partnership, we've been having some great experiences. So we keep sharing information so that other people can enjoy that same experience so that they can be confident about what we're doing, right? Now, of course, I kind of mentioned it at the beginning, but we definitely want to challenge any self-limiting beliefs as much as possible. Be aware, like I talked about earlier, there was a picture shown on the power call earlier today. It was a nice, big, lavish mansion. And it was like, hey, wait a minute, what's going on with that mansion there, right? So there was a playful banter going on, but all it comes down to is that absolutely some people might look at something that's abundant and prosperous, and all of a sudden certain thoughts come to mind. Thoughts will come to mind. There'll be thoughts that'll say, hey, why do you need all that? Hey, what's going on with that. Hey, who's going to clean that house? Who's going to maintain this? Who's going to maintain that? Right. So all of those self-limiting beliefs kind of raise their head up. Right. So that's why it's so important. And that's why my mentor says you want to have that experience. You want to challenge those beliefs. Go ahead, challenge those self beliefs. Don't let them just hang out, and you want to get connected to a team that's going to help you do that all 2021. Okay. Our Wealthman's Worldwide team will give you free training and support. We actually have something going on every single day. Sunday to Sunday, we got something going on that will help challenge and build your belief muscle. Okay. Especially in yourself. Okay. Because the world has a interesting way, situations have an interesting way of beating us down and trying to beat the life out of us. Don't let it happen. Keep that higher level of belief. Believe in yourself. Believe in a greater cause. And this is absolutely a greater cause, helping people create financial freedom, helping people create more for their lives. So thank you for everyone who's joining. I see I got a bunch of people on the platform. I can't see what side of the platform you're on because I'm on YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, and Facebook, but I do see a few people on here. So thank you for joining. Absolutely leave a comment below. This is our Wealth Biz Worldwide team. This is some of the support that we offer for free to help you continue to chase your goals and dreams and keep building that belief muscle, right? Because that's very important. So we have live webinars Monday through Saturday at noon and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? Then we have the power call, which is amazing, every Monday through Saturday at 10:45 Eastern Standard Time. You're going to have to get back with someone who has the password so that you can get access to these amazing events, but definitely take a screenshot. This is one of the newest updates that we have. All right. So thank you once again for joining. This is important. Keep your belief going. And guess what? We got two amazing gentlemen who have had an experience. They both left, listen to what I'm saying, they both left their six-figure income jobs to create more income and financial freedom for themselves and for their family members, right? So you get to hear from them. Mr. Ty Best actually gave you a little snippet of what he was going to talk about earlier today, and that's on my Facebook page for anybody who's joining me via Facebook tonight. But if you want to connect and hear from amazing individuals who have actually done it, once again, just like how John Maxwell talked about, he said, when someone has a belief, there's a certain level of confidence. Then he said, when someone has an experience in something, there's a whole nother level of confidence that comes out of that, right? So Mr. Michael Delco and Mr. Ty Best have both been financially free for an extended period of time. Mr. Best has been financially free for over 25 years. Okay. And Mr. Delco has been financially free for over 7 years. So you want to be a fly on the wall with these amazing gentlemen. Mr. Best said something earlier today. He said he always had that curiosity. What did this person do to become successful? He would ask. If he saw someone with a sharp suit or a sharp, or nice looking car, he would ask, hey, what did you do to get that car? Hey, what did you do to be successful? So here's an opportunity for you to actually be connected to two amazing individuals who are doing great things, and you can ask, and they'll tell you and walk you through what are they doing. All right. So $20 for this amazing Wealth Builders Worldwide event this Friday night from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 1 a.m. Okay. It is definitely designed for a gladiator session, right? So, guys, get back with whoever's sharing this information with you. This is motivation, inspiration to help you for your 2021. Get back with whoever's sharing this information with you. We want you to be super, super successful for your 2021. If I'm the person sharing this information and motivation with you, go right to my website, y1income.com. My amazing business partner, Mr. Rodney Berger, was the person who helped create those amazing landing pages. So you're going to a page where a gentleman literally with over 15 years of IT experience created, right? And he just recently passed away. So our hearts are heavy for that. and we're celebrating his life, but we're also sad that we don't get to see him, right? So definitely visit the website y1income.com. Get your free registration completed there. All right, I'll leave that up. And then, as I always say every night, thank you for being here and joining Daniel's Den, but also take immediate action. Get back with the person sharing this with you. That is part of your immediate action if that person is not me. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or any of those accounts, and I'm the person sharing it with you, go ahead right to y1income.com. Get your free registration completed. Let's help you create an abundant life. Let's remove those self-limiting beliefs. Remove the self-limited beliefs. You might have a belief, well, oh, certain things that are free are not beneficial, but you're watching us on a free platform right now. So let's go ahead and remove that self-limiting belief. And let's go ahead and jump in, take immediate action, get back with whoever's sharing this information with you. We're in our pre-launch right now, so we want you to be part of what we're doing globally. Thank you once again for your time. Everybody have a good day, night, soon. Just depends on where you're at in this awesome world that we live in, okay?